3 coplanar points.
What has
and
to
bam, there's the radius of the Earth.
On the level.
The way I phrase it is a monument to the curvature of the Earth. It really
totally
is.
agree.
Level.
It really is.
Level.
And bam, there's the radius of the Earth.
Correct?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
On the other hand, you have chosen to be a flat earther, despite all the evidence to the contrary.
Please.
Hey,
You got
Bev,
this.
how are you?
You got the.
So here we
You
are,
got
guys,
the-
arguing against celestial navigation, which was used for centuries and is still used today, and you guys don't understand it, therefore it has to be false, therefore the Earth is flat. Got it.
Yeah, go through it with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rakia, you haven't done it, I know. Guess what, Rakia? Rakia, hey. Rakia, guess what, Rakia? Hey, Rakia, guess what? They did
We all
celestial navigation on KC-135s until very recently.
No, wait a minute. He came in, said you don't understand celestial navigation, so we can pause and let you explain it to us.
Oh, you think I'm not going to teach you celestial navigation?
You're going to call us.
You have to actually understand math to do celestial navigation. You have to be able to add 1 plus 1 equals 2.
Walk it through.
I'm not going to walk you through celestial navigation. Now, listen, they posted several different schools in here, if you look. Work your way through those books, those online courses, and let me know, okay? No, I'm not going to teach you celestial navigation. You have to understand math.
Just piss off.
Oh, so wait a minute. So, paid NASA shill, you
Fine,
think?
No, I'll leave.
You like the sextant argument then? You
the
think
argument proves
think
the globe.
it's
Thank you. It doesn't work on flat Earth.
No, it's the number one flat Earth proof, dude.
Where are we posting? Where are we posting here?
In the live chat. That's what we're saying.
Live chat,
We're
right.
talking about the new number one flat Earth proof.
It's not a flat Earth
The
proof, though. It
sextant.
doesn't work on the flat Earth.
Well, what do you think we were saying?
What were you saying?
What do you think we were talking about before
just a minute ago,
came in?
Let's see. Who was talking about the fact that flat Earth, that he doesn't understand celestial navigation, and he said put someone out in a boat and have them find Lisbon or Spain. Guess what they did for centuries?
Okay, so this new flat Earth proof isn't a new flat Earth proof, is it?
Not a flat Earth proof. No, it's not.
So we agree then, don't we? But
it's a proof,
can we
proof
agree?
That the Earth is a globe.
Can we agree that a sextant is a tool for measuring an angle?
Yes, that's correct.
Good. Right. At least we've got common ground there.
Yeah. Here's why it doesn't work. Right here. Who gave me a poop? Mishu. Mishu doesn't understand. You don't understand this, Mishu.
Yes, no, I don't understand.
Hold on a second, Mishu. You're very, very weak.
Yeah, he's very low.
Hold on a second. I turn him up. I gotta turn you way up to 200. Go ahead, try. Who else gave me a?
Yes, I don't understand.
Sugar cookie. Well, sugar cookie. You were on just a second. Sugar cookie.
I'll give you a poop as well because it's a WS meme.
That's a good harvest.
That always
it works. You guys can't explain this. This is citing Polaris. How is Polaris in 7 different spots at the same time, guys?
Shawn Hawkins, we can't do this without Shawn. You can't kick Shawn out of this community and then rob his argument. We can't talk about Polaris without Shawn Hawkins here. I'm sorry. I stand for Shawn Hawkins.
You don't understand. See if you look at hold on, Bev.
Polaris argument.
See the left
You're
side
not allowed
of that
to
picture.
talk about Polaris without Shawn Hawkins here from now on.
Okay, fine.
I stand with Shawn.
All right, fine. We won't talk about it then. I'll leave, and you guys can sit there and go through your bullshit that this doesn't work. That it doesn't work. That no one can ever find the way around, despite the fact that this
the new flat Earth proof doesn't use Polaris.
What?
The new flat Earth proof doesn't use Polaris.
There. This is the citing the Polaris using the sextant.
No. You have to leave Polaris out of it. That's Shawn Hawkins.
How can I leave Polaris out of it?
We can't have you stealing Shawn Hawkins' limelight. That's his argument. You can't get Shawn in here. Otherwise,
Shawn won't be in here.
Well, let's leave Polaris out of it then, please.
Oh, let's leave Polaris out of it. But see, that's the easy part. The reason I picked Polaris is because it's easy for morons like you to understand. This works with any star, but it works best with Polaris because you understand that Polaris has a
call me a moron?
What? Yeah, I called you a moron, sir.
Why was that?
Because you are a moron.
So you take orders from the moron? It's called sir?
Yeah, I'll call him moron and
So he's your superior.
Oh, he's not my superior. He's
your
just a
superior.
moron. I'm being nice to
You
him.
just called him sir. Why would you call
Yeah,
him sir?
I call him
if you're
a
also calling him
moron. I'm being nice to him.
Sir?
So I'm not supposed to be
Sir?
nice
Can
to
you
him?
call me sir?
I'll
Call
call
him
you
sir.
an idiot. I'll call you fucktard. How about that? Would you prefer that? You were the
You
one
call
who
me
said
whatever you want.
you were the one. You were the idiot. Weren't you the idiot who was walking just before I talked up? Weren't you one of the idiots who was saying that celestial navigation doesn't work?
Can I have him?
Weren't you one of the idiots who said celestial navigation doesn't work?
Don't pick
Can I
the
please-
easy out. Just talk
Hello?
normal.
Can I please have him to myself?
No, he just talked. Mike Jones. Wasn't Mike Jones? Who's the other idiot who was
sorry,
talking?
mate. The problem is you've got a really low mic, and Paid NASA Shield's got one of the mics that cuts you out completely anytime he talks. So we're going to have to get some etiquette going here, Paid, right? I mean, like... Oh, is he? Okay, go. It's good. Right, so Paid, please, if Mike's talking, can you give him the air? Because we can't hear anything he says if you're interrupting him. So could please just not interrupt him, please.
Is my mic better now?
Oh, that sounds a bit better, yeah.
Oh, good. So what was your issue with me, Paid NASA Shell?
You one of the idiots who was in this room talking and saying how celestial navigation doesn't work? How you could never find like Lisbon or something if you like put someone out in a boat with a blindfold, they could never find their way around.
Did I say that?
Well, someone said that just before I walked in.
Can we go back to exactly what I said?
What did you say?
I'd love to see the best expert of the sextant be put on a boat in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and be told, find Lisbon or find XYZ, go specifically to that city. I'd love to see it. I didn't
guess
say
what? They did it for hundreds of years.
Or they could, hundreds of years, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, totally, right.
They still do that today.
They totally didn't randomly end up in Boston and then travel down the coast and
correct.
get to New York. They totally found Columbus didn't.
Airlines did this.
Wait, who did it?
Airlines were doing this too until
Airlines.
Yep.
Airlines. We're talking airlines.
Yep.
So
They didn't drop people off in the middle of nowhere on a plane and ask them to go. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry, NASA Shield. Come on.
Airlines. Yep, airlines.
So you take off from a runway on a heading, and you end up where you thought you were going on that heading. And that's the same as me dropping you in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and saying, I need you to go to this specific city, and here you go, you've got a sextant. Find it, these are your stars.
Yep, works.
All right, do it. I'd love to see it. I said I'd love...
Fine. Here's the courses. Have they posted the courses in here? There's some courses online. Yeah, courses for you to learn how to do this.
When you pass the course, are you put on a boat and dropped in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean?
Generally, today, celestial navigation is something that is considered a backup today because there's several better ways of doing it. But yes,
so you can't prove it. I
can prove it. Sure.
So great. Get on a boat. Can we put you on the boat? Paid NASA Show. Which boat can we put you on?
Well, why don't you get on a boat and prove it to yourself? I mean, this isn't do their own research bullshit.
You can't. My point is that you can't do it.
Oh, I can do it. It's
really great. When are you going to go?
I'm not going to go because I don't need to prove this. Because it's guess what? Historically,
you can't prove it. I got
historically, this has been done for a long time.
Historically, who did it? Who did it historically?
Everybody.
Everybody. Everybody did it. Everybody did. So my grandfather did it. Did my dad do it too?
I don't know about your grandfather. I can't speak specifically about your grandfather. Your grandfather probably not.
Everybody did it.
Did
my uncle do it?
No, probably not your uncle either. Anybody in your family bloodline was probably too stupid to do this because
I'm really stupid, right?
Yes, exactly. You're really stupid.
Oh, okay. So why are you having such difficulty arguing with me if I'm really, really stupid?
I'm not having any difficulty at all because you're stupid, sir, and you don't know the difference between stupid and an argument.
I so appreciate you referring to me as your superior.
You're not my superior. You're an idiot, moron.
I so appreciate you referring to me as your superior as you call me stupid.
You're not my superior. Fuck.
Yes, I am. I'm your sir.
You're an idiot.
Oh, I call you boy?
Fuck off.
Wait. Don't take the easy out with the name calling. That's just the easy out so you can leave. Now, the question is not that people have done it. The question is Bev was that it's now the new #1 flat Earth proof.
It's not flat Earth proof, though. I just proved it to you.
Well, then explain why it's not.
Okay, here, I just showed you. Here is a picture of sightings using a sextant to Polaris. In order for this to work, Polaris has to be in this case, 7 different spots at the same time. How is that possible?
Isn't that what they assume, though? They assume.
What do you
that
mean it's what you assume, Bev? This is simple. Taking a
the
sighting
light
to Polaris.
from the stars is that far away that it
doesn't
is
matter how far away
deemed
they
to
are.
be parallel.
Doesn't matter how far away they are.
Who was the person who was at 90 degrees? When was that one taken?
If you're at the North Pole, that could be done.
Yeah, when was that one taken? Can you show me somebody who has done the 90-degree observation?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, this has to be proved. Right. Yeah, okay, fine. In the middle of winter, in the middle of winter over Polaris, in the middle of winter over the North Pole. I suppose someone has
How
been
about
there
in the
during
middle of
that.
the summer over the North Pole?
Hello, moron. Do you understand what happens in the summer at the North Pole?
Please keep calling me names, but then also call me sir when you call me the name.
Moron. Do you understand? Fine, I'll stop calling you sir. I'll just call you fucktard.
Please call me sir.
Are you familiar with? No, I won't
Please
call,
add
I'll
the
call you
sir in
fucktard
afterwards. If you want to call names, please add the sir in afterwards.
Add the summertime over the North Pole. What happens in the summertime over the North Pole?
It's so hilarious when they
What
always
happens in
have
the
to revert to
summertime
the
over the North
ad-homming.
Pole, fucktard?
What happens in the summertime over the North Pole?
That's correct. In the Arctic Circle and above.
It's warmer.
And more importantly.
It's warmer.
And more importantly.
Go ahead. Tell me what else it is besides warmer.
The sun is out 24 hours a day.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So how do you sight Polaris during the daytime?
Well, great. Then go there in the winter.
On the winter on the ice sheet in the Arctic Ocean. Love it.
You don't have shoes?
Oh fuck! Go to the North Pole in the middle of winter time.
So you're saying it's never been done. So how do you know?
I'm sure it's been done. I'm sure they got an airplane over or something. Anyway.
Thank you. Oh, they got an airplane. So they sighted 90 from an airplane? Was somebody sitting on top of the plane when they sighted it?
Generally you have you don't know how sextants work, do you? They have like
the Eskimos get around.
They're a tool to measure an angle.
Yeah.
How do the Eskimos get around up there?
I'm sorry, who's talking? Someone's talking against.
Ignore him, please.
It's fine. So you're saying you admit that nobody could have ever done this because
somebody could have done it. I don't know. I don't know anybody who's done it. You could do it too.
So in the summer it's always sun.
Anyway,
in the winter you can't go up there.
So how do you?
You can't get the 90. So you can't get the 90.
Oh, so what?
So can you get the 80? Who got the 80?
Oh yeah, probably 80 could be done. You could do the 45.
Where? Show me the 80. What piece of land would you like to go and do the 80 on?
Oh fuck! Do you want me? Are you really this dumb, or do I have to do you?
No, I'm
really
curious to know this as well. I mean, it's an unknown. This is a question we've had for quite a while. You seem to be the guy that can answer these questions.
Oh, Bev, if you would get off your ass and do something for a change, you could do it too.
Yeah, I know. It's the next thing on the list. Well, actually,
no, it's not, because you're a flat earther and you never do shit. I mean, you don't actually do real experiments.
Dude, I'm not a flat earther.
Yes, yes, you are. But you're arguing that you're arguing that the sextant is a flat Earth proof, today. And you're not a flat earther.
No, I never said that. I've never said that.
I just thought you said that the sextant was the flat Earth proof.
No, I said I've heard that the sextant.
Heard.
Yeah, because it's taken over the Black Swan as the number one.
Black Swan wasn't the tip of Greenland is at 80 degrees.
I know every one of the flaws of the Black Swan argument better than you do.
You don't know. You don't. If you think that the Black Swan was a flat Earth proof, then
I didn't.
In the same way,
when did I ever say that?
The sextant is flat. You just said it.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't say that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, what did he say? I thought you said that the Black Swan was a flat Earth proof.
There are.
Ears and listen.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, again, you seem like the person that can answer these questions. You seem to be. Are you the person to answer the questions that we have concerning the sextant? Because
first of all, you have to understand how the sextant works.
It's an angle
And second of
measuring
all, you have
device.
to explain
Boom,
again.
done that.
Once again,
Everybody
please
knows that.
explain the Polaris observations. The simple part of the Polaris observation is something that you have needed to explain. How is Polaris in 7 places at the same time? Please explain that. Once you've explained that, the rest of the section.
I don't know what you're talking about,
Who
dude.
claimed
Oh yes, you
anything
do.
like
I
that right
posted
now?
it twice. I need to post it a third time.
Why is it?
Mate.
Sorry, what did you say? Why is it?
Why is Polaris in 7 places at the same time? I'm going to post it once again because Bev apparently didn't see it the first 2 times. This is the 3rd time for you, Bev.
Okay, well,
Here you go.
we will
Once
have a
again.
look at it right now.
Now explain to me
Where?
why. Right there.
Sorry, where is it?
In live chat,
In
isn't it?
7 different places.
What has to be? Because you got 7 different angles to it.
You mean
And if
on
the Earth
the
is
one on the
flat,
right?
it would have to be the one on the left.
No, the one on
That's
the
the
right.
flat Earth
All
one.
of those arrows are pointing to different places, aren't they?
Yeah, only in scale. If they
So
were
on
if the Earth
both
was-
of those pictures,
no,
it's
no,
pointing
no.
at different places.
No, on
Yeah,
the,
all of those
on
arrows
the
are pointing
on
to
the
different
on the spherical
places.
Earth, they're all
Don't
pointing
no,
into the same
Master
spot
Shill,
because
please.
it's
Can we just
on
get
the spherical Earth,
in
they're all
both
pointing
of
to the same
those
place.
pictures that you've put there
No,
in that
sorry.
drawing? The arrows are pointing to different places.
No, only because on the spherical Earth it's blown up so that you can see it.
No.
No.
All of
The
those
Earth is
arrows
so
are
far away,
pointing
the
to
Earth is
different
very
places.
small that they're all coming in
What
parallel.
is it
Nice
you
try.
are saying?
No,
Please.
that doesn't work. Sorry.
State your claim again, please.
Oh, he's saying that
Oh,
those
God.
arrows in the spherical Earth aren't pointing to the same sun. Is that?
I'm
what you're
saying the
saying?
point to the same place because the Earth is very, very small
They're
in a very
pointing
big
to different
universe.
places, aren't they? They're
No,
parallel.
they're not.
No,
They're parallel.
You're saying
No,
yeah,
they're pointing to the same place.
Bev, how much parallel they are? Because if they're not completely parallel, they're going to intersect at some point, right? And the closest they are to parallel, the longest that point is, right? The furthest, right?
So you're saying there's different parallels? It's some
No,
parallel.
That's
no, no,
here we
no,
go.
no.
Here we go. And now we got the brain trust
No.
here. SE
Yeah.
Montreal is here.
Yeah, wait,
I don't think
wait,
you're
wait, wait,
misunderstanding.
Smartest-
whoa,
said
whoa,
that
whoa.
Stupid
Polaris
is
is in
Canadian.
7 different locations. Did
Yep,
you not
it is.
just say
We're
that
getting-
before?
According
Getting
to this
everybody
map
to
of
jump
SE.
in here.
Sorry?
Oh my.
Can we get everybody's jumping in here at the same time?
No, it's okay.
Your
SE
claim
Montreal is
was
here, so
wait a minute.
We've got the brain trust here.
Paid NASA Chill. Your claim was that they all of those arrows were pointing to different places. How would that happen? Right, all I did was point out that in both of those pictures,
No,
on the
only
left,
on the left
and
one. On
the
the right
right,
one, they're
those
parallel.
arrows are all pointing to different
No,
places.
the right one, they're parallel
they-
because Polaris is
But
very
they're still
far
pointing
away.
to
The light comes in
different
parallel.
places.
No, Bev, they're pointing to the same
Yes, they
spot
are.
because
Oh,
Polaris
Bev,
is very,
Bev,
very
Dude,
far
do you,
away.
what, don't
Yeah,
you
Earth
is
understand
very
about
small
geometry,
comparatively.
dude?
Let me explain. I don't think you're misunderstanding, but I'll explain it either way. Because how much do you think there is precision on those
Dude,
angles?
all I'm looking at is the
No, you're not answering.
arrows. That's it.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
now, the arrows are pointing to different places. Statement
You can't know
of
the Earth.
fact. Every
Blue-
one of those
Can
arrows
someone explain
in
it
that
to this
picture
moron?
are
Yeah, I've told him
pointing
5
to
times,
a
he's got
different
his head up his ass, and
place.
it's
Don't
not listening.
interrupt
Yeah,
him,
he's not trying
dickhead,
to
while
like-
he's
yeah.
speaking. Don't interrupt him.
Oh, shut up, you fucktard. I don't need to talk to you. You don't know shit about this. You can barely understand that the Earth is...
Do
I
you
think
see
Bev
what Mike
understands,
Jones
he's
just posted?
He's just pretending he doesn't understand.
Do you
'cause
see
he
what
had no
Mike
argument.
Jones just posted in the live chat? Do you see that? Paid Nathan Shield, do you see that?
You
Yeah,
don't...
and you made it
The lines
like,
are parallel because the Earth is very,
They're not
very...
the same
Polaris
place.
is very, very
No,
Are
no,
you
far
saying
do
away.
that's the
see-
same
I
place, you
asked,
fucking
do you
moron?
see
Are you saying that's
something?
the
Yes,
same
Can
you
answer
I am,
that
you
simple
fucking moron.
question?
You
Thank
stupid idiot. Look
On
how
the other
stupid
hand,
you are.
On the left
stop
side, you
the
have to
being
go
followed, please.
from straight up to 90 degrees. No, that's how stupid I am. Again, SE proves once again that
Seemingly
you
you are.
are the world's stupidest Canadian.
Those are 2 clearly distinctive different spots.
No, because the Earth
You
is very
moron.
small in this diagram. If I was to shrink it down to scale, it would be. You could see it would be parallel, but actually
you
it's blown
think-
up big enough that you can actually
They
see
are
it.
parallel. All of those lines are parallel. That's why they're not pointing to the same place.
No,
Don't you get
you
that?
moron.
All right,
You don't understand the argument. Either you understand the argument and you're being a Poe, or you
Bacon.
don't understand the argument and you're an idiot. Which one is it?
Bacon, can you please keep out of this?
Parallel lines converge at infinity, Mike Jones. That's the according to your friend Euclid, by the way.
No, they don't. Parallel
Yes,
lines
they do.
never
Parallel lines
intersect.
converge at infinity.
They never.
At infinity, according to Euclid.
No, they don't.
Look it up.
No, they don't.
Definition 35. Parallel straight lines.
Look it up.
That's irrelevant. None of us believe it's. None of us believe the sun is infinitely far, so that's not.
This isn't the sun. This is Polaris. Thank you.
No, we're just talking about geometry, not the sun. Please
We are not
don't get
talking
these
about
confused
the
up.
sun or the Polaris. We are talking about parallels, and what does a parallel even mean?
We're just talking about
right now.
arrows pointing to different places. That's it.
They're not
they're parallel. The genius.
Parallel lines converge at infinity. That's Euclid's argument.
Where?
That's not an argument that is useful for this discussion.
You tell him it's not an argument from Euclid.
No, it could be, but it's irrelevant to this discussion.
It's not an argument from Euclid. Full stop. Don't need any other explanation.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because
paid
it doesn't apply to neither
It's
of.
irrelevant, right? And not true also.
Okay. Let me try to make it clear.
Is you standing down now, Nasty Shield? You've been giving your orders. Bacon's taken over.
Fuck off. You guys are idiots.
Back down.
I'm sorry.
Back down, PNS. Back
down. PNS didn't say one thing except insulting.
Oh, sorry.
Montreal. Montreal, if I want your opinion, I'll bang on your cage, okay? In the meantime,
tell us what Polaris is and how it's used in navigation, you fuckwit. Go ahead.
What's that?
No, Polaris.
Here's a man who lives in the north, way up in Canada, and he doesn't understand that the North Star can be used for navigation.
I'm told you, PNS. Do not talk about Polaris without Shawn Hawkins here.
Whatever. That's you're talking about celestial navigation.
Pick another star. It could be in 7 different locations. You moron.
It's not though, moron, because the Earth is very small. The light from Polaris comes in parallel, or close enough to parallel. You cannot tell the difference because the Earth is very small in comparison to the universe.
Right? Can I just put this one right? I'm going to put a picture in here now. Now I only deal in what I can explain in reality. Right now, check this picture out. Check this picture out.
Okay, hold on a second. Where am I?
Here you go. See that?
Hold on a second. I gotta find it. No.
See that picture where there's a really small guy.
Excuse me. So again, you're not going to explain why Polaris can be in 7 different spots on the Polaris
just explaining to you what happens in
reality.
reality.
You're going to show me a picture. You're going to show me a picture, a fuzzy picture of a guy in the background.
Yeah.
It's out of focus.
Yeah. Now.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that little tiny dude?
I have no idea. Mean that blur?
Yeah.
I can't tell.
It's quite a long way away. Is he actually lower?
I have no idea. I can't tell if the picture's blurry.
Is he like 5 meters below her?
I can't tell. He's got a blurry picture. I can't tell. In the meantime, you're not going to say. So you're going to change the subject off of Polaris because you have no.
No, it's just explaining to you that things in the distance drop. Like it's in the picture, like actual 1-to-1 real life scale. Something.
I'm sorry, I can't tell.
Dropping.
So we're going to change away from Polaris. We're going to change away from Polaris and start talking about some blurry picture.
No, I'm just telling you about what happens in reality. That's all.
You don't want to know reality if it bit you in the ass.
Right now.
Especially
when you're looking at that dude in the distance there, is he in different places?
Because you're showing me this little blurry picture, you expect me to come up with... you have no idea of scale. Nothing's marked. You have this little blurry guy.
I've got no idea of scale. Can I make a point? That's a 5-meter measuring rod.
Can I make a point?
That I'm holding. So, yeah, you can judge the scale by that, can't you?
I don't know. It's blurry. You mean that's a 5 meter... That blur going up is a 5 meter stick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. It's blurry and... Doesn't look very straight either.
So if you were to put that where his feet are, what do you think?
I'm not going to talk to you about your blurry picture. If you want to
Dropping
change the
down
subject
in the
Polaris,
distance.
I'll just leave.
Is
Okay.
that object
Talk to you later.
dropping? See you
Have a good
later.
one.
Tap out. Well done. That's
Yeah,
it.
well,
Did
so
you tell him
explain
to
me
go? Go on, Bacon. You tell him. Go
No,
on,
you
Nasty Shield. You're out. Go.
Yeah, fuck
Get
off,
out.
Bev.
Run,
Fuck
run,
off,
run,
Bev.
run, run.
Explain
Go.
Wait, before you go, you
Bacon's
said,
coming
let's
in.
make one thing clear. You explained nothing. You said nothing.
Yeah, Montreal.
You just came in
I
and
want
you
your
told us we
opinion.
don't understand.
Yeah, you
Before
don't.
you go, would you?
No.
Would you
Before
care
you
to
go,
explain?
Before you go, would you suck
anything?
my cock, huh?
Bring in the
Yeah,
cleanup crew.
that's all you got, you loser. That's all you
Fuck off.
got.
I want your opinion, SC. I'll go to the toilet and listen to my shit talk.
You're the biggest clown, bro. You're the biggest clown in
Look
the
who's
arena.
talking.
Understand
Look
that.
who's talking. SC Montreal, the world's stupidest
Very
lady.
few
All right,
people
all
are
right.
bigger
Paid
than
Nasty
you.
Shield. If you're done, we're trying to keep this a respectable debate place. So
Yeah,
if that's
respectable?
you
Yes,
can
can
leave
explain.
at any time you want from now on, right? Unless you want to
explain
show
something.
people how childish you are.
How childish I am?
Yes.
You guys are sitting here
Exactly.
saying that sextants prove
what-
the Earth is flat.
No,
I've
we
given you
didn't
the
say that
simplest
at all.
example.
You
I've given you the
misinterpret that as
simplest
well. You're
example.
doing.
I've given you the simplest
Yeah,
example.
you can
and
go at
can't
any
explain
time
it.
now.
did
You've
it.
proved
Make
yourself
a
you're
coherent
not
scientific
capable.
statement. Or fuck off. How's that?
Bye.
Scientific
Bye.
statement? You're an idiot. How about that?
Yeah, you got nothing. You
I do.
are
because You're an
useless.
idiot. Look
You're
who's talking.
useless.
Look who's talking. That's the
You
Montreal.
cannot handle a.
That's
I'm
in
just proving it
Montreal.
right now. You cannot handle a conversation. You just can't.
A conversation with
All
you.
right, come on.
is
Let's
basically
not have a
conversing
conversation
with a pile
about
of
who
shit.
can't have a conversation when it's pretty obvious. We don't need to state the obvious round here. You,
the
you said
meantime,
you were
please-
tapping out,
Please
Nasty
explain to
Shield.
me
Bacon's
how
waiting here
Polaris can be in
patiently.
7 different places at the same time. The
Either
simplest
say
observation.
something or tap out. Which are you gonna do?
I'll say whatever I want. I'll leave when I want. See, I don't need your fucking permission to do shit. I
Yeah,
don't
you
even
do
give a
because
shit about you.
Bacon's waiting patiently here.
If you can't come up with a coherent statement, let's hear Bacon talk.
Yeah.
Shut up then.
How about a coherent statement from you, Essie? Something that actually says something other than "I'm an idiot."
You just came in without.
Don't engage.
You came in and told us we don't understand about something, right?
That's
But you
100%
didn't
correct.
explain what it is that we don't understand. Since you
don't
understand it,
so let's go now.
okay, explain to us what is it. What don't we
I'm not
understand?
going to explain such and such after you, Montreal. You barely understand that 1 + 1 = 2, and you want me to explain cell now to
Come
you?
on.
Okay, go away, dude.
I don't know what the fuck I want. I don't need your
Schoolboy
permission, Montreal.
fucking shit. Come
You
on.
don't understand that
See
1
you
+ 1
later.
= 2,
Go on,
and you don't
Nasty
understand
Shield.
the mathematics
Please.
behind the celestial
Nasty Shield.
navigation.
You're done. Bacon's waiting.
You deny that light
patiently.
from the stars comes in a parallel array.
Boom. Okay, that's enough of that. Bacon, sorry about that. Sometimes we just get these. What is it? Air Force pilot or something?
I don't know.
SR-71.
He's not a
Regardless.
very good
Refueling.
example of that for anybody listening.
Regardless, can you see the picture I sent?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, those angles aren't parallel, right? So they're going to intersect at some point, which means
Sorry?
they're both
Sorry, say that
those
again.
those two angles. They
Yeah.
aren't those lines. They aren't exactly parallel to each
I
other.
don't know
So
what.
they're going to meet
what
at some
angle
point.
are they at?
It's written there. It's the last one I sent, not the first one. It's minute 53.
Yeah.
Right. So
The
they
triangle axiom, right? I can find that exact axiom for you.
Yeah, nice.
Bit
yeah,
of
if they're
Euclid.
both 90 degrees, they'll be parallel. They'll never touch each other. And the second one is almost 90 degrees, but it isn't. So they're going to meet it at some point.
Yeah, if a straight
And-
line meet 2 straight lines so as to make the 2
Yeah,
interior
but if-
angles on the same side of it taken together less than 2 right angles, these straight lines being continuously produced shall at length meet on the side on which the angles are less than 2 right angles. So that's easy. We just add those numbers up And, yep, less than 2 right angles on that side would make a triangle, right? That's why we call it the triangle axiom.
Right. So, but if I remove the value of the angles, you can't tell that they're not parallel because they look parallel. And they're like, yeah. So if I wanted to make it visibly
so the axiom
not parallel,
still applies. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, so that's exactly what's happening on the picture that he sent. Those lines look parallel because the difference of the angle between them and the horizontal line
No, they
is
don't look parallel, mate, because one of them's not parallel.
What do you mean? No, I'm
There'd have to be 2 right angles for them to be parallel.
I'm talking about them in a horizontal. If you trace a horizontal there, they look all parallel. And that's your guys' argument, because you said they're all parallel, so they point to different places.
Verticals.
And I'm saying that they're not parallel.
The verticals are all perpendicular to the horizontal.
Are we listening to the same guy that said you can't make it horizontal?
I think so.
What?
You know, when you came over the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you say that you couldn't make a horizontal?
No, I just said that horizontal and level aren't synonymous.
Okay. So that line at the bottom there, would that be a horizontal line? And those other 2 lines be verticals?
Oh, yeah, referring to the picture, yes. I was talking about the picture. So if you trace a horizontal line
it's
at the
possible to have a vertical at 89.99999 degrees to a horizontal?
What?
You said that bottom line was horizontal, and those 2 vertical lines were vertical. Didn't you?
Are you talking about the image?
Yeah, your picture. The one that you gave us, yeah.
Oh, the last one? With the earth or the 2 angles?
The 2 angles.
Yeah, I draw them parallel.
Right, now.
And perpendicular to the horizontal line.
Okay. Well, so you're allowing for the fact that a vertical established by a plumb bob towards the horizontal will have an angle of 89.99999 degrees, right?
No, because they are not perpendicular. The thing is...
but they are, though. Plumb bobs and levels
no.
are perpendicular.
I'm not talking... That's just geometry. I'm not talking about the earth or anything. I'm just talking about those 2 specific angles. And I'm saying that you can have 2 lines that are parallel regarding to pixels, but they could not be parallel if they had a angle that was close enough to 90 degrees that it wouldn't affect any pixel. So, for example,
you're sort of going backwards, right? Because if you're talking about parallel, then they do not meet, right? You do know that. That's the definition of parallel straight lines. Oh, that's such they do. Do you want me to get you? I can find that for definition for you too, as well. Just so.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's not against my point. Let me try to rephrase it then, because I think you're not getting the point.
Okay, well.
The point is, if I want to draw using pixels, right? 2 lines that have a very close angle to 90 degrees.
Right. Are you what are you doing now? Are you doing geometry? Are you drawing, or are you on a computer screen? What is it that you are about to explain right now?
Yeah, it's related to both. It's related to pixels and geometry. Geometry, that's
right. Geometry, right. Okay. And that geometry would be using Euclidean principles, right?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, carry on. There's no mention of
all
pixels.
Right. Yes, there is.
Not in Euclidean geometry. There is no.
But I'm talking about
pixels. No.
I'm talking about an image, right? So if you want to draw 2 lines with those angles,
you're on about an image.
All right. Stop with the semantic play, please. Just stick to the argument.
Okay, well, if we're keeping the argument, can we just get it sorted? We're keeping the argument within the geometric terms, right?
Okay.
Okay, so we're not looking at pictures. We're talking about the geometry.
Yeah, we are, because we're talking about the geometry in pictures.
But that's not what Euclidean geometry is, right? You do
I
understand
don't give
that?
a damn.
But
I'm just talking
I'm
about.
not arguing about a picture that you want to draw.
You're putting label. You're asking which label you should put on my argument, and then I'm going with whatever label you want.
No,
and then
look,
when I start
I
to make
understand.
the argument, you're
just-
saying your argument doesn't fit this label.
No,
I don't give a fuck about the label. I just want to make the argument.
We've just said that if the angles on one side are less than 2 right angles, then a triangle will be formed on that side, right? Geometric
the lines are going to cross.
Okay,
That's
so
gonna
then
make a triangle,
if you
yes.
give me an angle which is less than 2 right angles, then I know for a fact that those will meet.
I don't disagree with that. Yeah,
Okay,
I already
right,
agreed
brilliant.
to that.
So we're understood.
Yeah, we already were. So let me keep going. So if you want to draw 2 lines on a image, right, and you want them to have those angles to a horizontal line. So you draw a horizontal line in the image.
No.
And then you want to draw.
No,
Oh my
sorry.
Here it comes.
You can't draw a horizontal line on an image.
What?
Well, I mean, you can draw a line going from left to right on an image. You're going to relate that some way to geometry? Or is that like the start of one of your lines within the geometry and you're just performing this geometry on a picture?
A line whose every point is in the same y value. Is in the same y-axis.
On a picture?
Yes, I'm talking about the picture.
Okay, so are you going to do a graph on the picture? You're going to label
the picture
your
is
X and Y
a graph
axis.
because every pixel has a X and Y value.
Okay.
Every pixel has a position.
Again,
and they can be
I'll
described.
give you that picture again now. See that picture there? That type of a picture.
I don't care. I'm talking about drawing lines in the picture.
Yeah. Can you draw a line on that picture? And
I can draw a line in whatever picture.
Would a horizontal line look the same? In fact, in which direction would you draw a horizontal line on that picture?
The image is irrelevant. I'm talking about the image itself. So it's
He's just talking about a random image with a line being drawn on that image. That's
the horizontal is in respect to the image file, not about the thing you're
that's why I was just trying to
get
it. I'm trying to get a picture in my head. In that picture there is a horizontal plane, right? Within that picture. Now, you can draw a horizontal line that would be within that horizontal plane on that picture, can't you? Is that the horizontal line that you're talking about?
First of all, that line has more than 1 pixel, so I can't verify if all those Y values are the same. It might be tilted a little bit, I know. But I mean, you're just pulling the conversation to a totally irrelevant direction because I'm just talking about a single line on a single picture. That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah, just any random picture and any random line.
Yeah, a blank picture. Okay. There's nothing there. I'm gonna draw a line, so I sent that.
This is,
right?
Where's this leading to? A proof of something, or?
If you want to get there, you know. So.
Go on.
Yeah, I want to draw from that line 2 perpendicular line, right?
2 perpendiculars. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just make something like. Let me draw a send again.
Get your compass out. Make your marks. Cross.
Right, those are 2 perpendicular lines, right?
I don't know. I mean,
they're perpendicular to the horizontal line, right?
At right angles.
Yes.
Okay, well, they're perpendicular. Yeah, we know what.
Yeah, so there's a 9 degrees everywhere there, right?
So
what if I instead of
right angles are equal, right? 4 exactly the same angles.
Yeah. So what if I want the angle between the second line and the horizontal? That green angle I just sent. If I want that angle to be instead of 90 degrees to be 89.999999 degrees, how would that affect the image? There wouldn't be any change of pixel.
You can draw your lines wherever you want on your pictures. Nobody's stopping you.
Yeah, but I want.
I
want them to be.
He goes fucking crazy. You put them wherever you want.
Yeah.
Any angle. Freestyle.
Yeah, but I want. Yeah, the question is, if I want to draw them with a 89.99999 angle, would that have any visible change in the image?
You can draw your lines wherever you want, mate. Nobody gets
Yeah,
marked
you don't
on,
want to
on
answer.
the, on the
Right,
lines.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time.
Oh shit, sorry. Just making a brew. You're wasting the. Oh, is he gone? We were going to get a lesson on drawing lines on pictures then.
I gotta say, you're totally blowing my mind right now.
You twat. How do we know the Earth is not flat?
We don't. It's flat.
That was that.
Understanding of the world in which you live, then of course the world looks flat. The world looks flat. The world looks flat.
Neil,
Bitch. You twat.
I gotta say, you're totally blowing my mind right now.
That's what I do. 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 What I do.
But I don't have much patience for anyone who denies that this challenge is real. We don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society. Flat Earth Society.
My friends, these people are so out of touch with science. You don't need to be a scientist to know that the Earth is round.
They must have been founding members of the Flat Earth Society. They would not have believed that the world was round.
Like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash.